Hello YouTube, this is RaPsCaLLion. I'm back with that short video that I mentioned in my last video about pulse counters. And this one today is about a hidden redstone trigger for bow and arrow. Some of these already exist today, so a couple common methods are putting a button on the block that you want to activate and shooting it. The downside here is that you can't hit the top of the block with that button. You have to be on the button or on the bottom half of the block, see? And then it'll light up. So if I hit the button, it works. If I hit above the button, it won't work. The other alternative is putting a pressure plate on top of the block that you want to trigger. Downside here is you have to inset the block a little bit, and you cannot hit the bottom half of the block. Again, so you can only hit the top half to trigger it, but it will trigger. You can combine these two, inset the block, put a pressure plate on top, put a button on the block, and then you can hit anywhere on the block, and it'll work. So I hit the top, I can hit the bottom, doesn't really matter where I hit it. Your trigger is not hidden in any sense here, right? So then you've got, your blocks are pretty evident. You can try and hide it by putting a stone block on whatever, on another stone brick, or sorry, a stone button onto a stone brick, and it'll hide it a little bit, but it's still visible for people who are looking. This method I came across a while ago. I haven't seen anyone use it lately, but I figured in the spirit of the new target block coming out with the next release probably, that there was a way to highlight that we could actually do this in vanilla Minecraft. So this block here, anywhere I hit, we're going to get a trigger. Doesn't really matter. Now, the arrow disappears because there is an entity there that we're using to trigger that redstone. And you can actually hit just off the block too. You don't have to be right on it. So there you can see it there. That won't trigger. That did trigger. That shouldn't. That shouldn't. That shouldn't. So anywhere kind of within this range will trigger the redstone for you. So this doesn't have to be a redstone lamp. Obviously, you could just have that as another stone brick in this case, and then you've got a hidden trigger as long as you know where it is. All it is are a couple droppers feeding into a dispenser that drops a minecart into the block that you want to use as the target. So you shoot the minecart, it falls into the hopper, pulses back up and out and dispenses it. And then you just take, whatever redstone signal that you want to off of this system. So here, I just have it feeding back underneath as it triggers it, and using a couple redstone torches, I'm powering the block below the redstone lamp, and I'm using that to trigger it. But there you go. You could actually have, like I said, any block. It does not have to be a redstone lamp. So I'll place just a cobblestone one here for now. I think I've got. Oh, here we go. We'll place the minecart there. Here, let's do this. This is just for fun. Whoops. It's not choosing the minecart to spit out. There we go. And then I can take the arrow out. Okay. So again, I can shoot this, and it'll trigger. You can see it just flash in the background there. Good. So again, you could use stone brick, you could use whatever you want, but that is your hidden redstone trigger with a bow and arrow. Thanks again, YouTube. Have a great day.